Blam! Beer League jump scare. We're hopping into draft of game 1, WOP versus 1. I'm just going to spend a couple minutes looking at it, but first, just want to say, worst on paper, WOP might actually be the worst on paper, and winless definitely isn't winless. So, another potentially not close series, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it will be close. I know, but you don't know. And that's the excitement. So, immediately, just having a look through the picks, definitely some good ones. I feel like actually some good comps compared to just other things. I've seen a lot of just comps where I look at it and I just feel sad, both from my university casting days and more. So I'm actually a lot more excited to see this. Seraphine, though, is like the one thing that I'm looking at, and I just every time I see Seraphine, just like not happy about it. Not because it's like, oh, Seraphine is so annoying. It's just like Seraphine always just feels so useless. Like she either just like has a good R or she's just nothing. So it just doesn't feel very good. But I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. We have the games ready. Let's hop into the game as soon as we can. Woo! All right. Game 1. Starting us off.
A summoner has disconnected.
So we can't see that it is a Mumu jungle on Zac top. I figured it was going to be that. Not really anywhere else to pivot those effectively. I gotta adjust this. I actually got jump scared that it was Seraphine APC. I don't want to see Seraphine APC again. Don't give me that. I'm tired of Seraphine APCs.
Minions have spawned.
Ooh. Getting a few hits off there. I'm kind of interested in how this like Acel is gonna play out because I'm just terrible at Acel. Like I don't know, it feels so punishable. playing Acel, I mean, if the Swain just holds his E for like any time the Acel Qs, I feel like he can just like make Acel's game unplayable. But I don't know if I'm just like a terrible Acel player. But I've only played him like a couple times. Acel does like scale super hard, just kind of win late, but like the laning phase, I don't know, it felt awful the one time I did it. Frosted Mini-Meeps dropping low, but Slammer Jackson gonna drop lower, gonna be taken down by Cool J. Cool J getting the reset, might be able to fall down to the L, but the W misses. L gets away. See, look, like, no, see the E though? Ooh, but Cody comes in, stuns him against the wall. Vix flashing over the wall. Cody and Stove both following up with the flash. Cody finishing off Experian. But I mean, like, see, Swain, like, held the E as soon as Acel was queuing. He used it, and he sort of won the trade, but that Acel E is, man, that Acel E is so annoying. It's like the slow on it, the pull. Oh my gosh, it's like one of the most tilting things, even if it's not strong. It's one of those things that's just like, just get rid of it. It's so annoying.
Feels good to make things again. Anyone want some stardust?
See, yet again, that E, when Acel is queuing, I feel like Stove Raid can just like so stop this laning phase. Like, does Acel have like a good laning phase against anybody? He feels so like easily predictable and abusable in lane. Goki going in on Peach Coup. But will be just your typical top lane trade. Instant E on that Q. Cody coming in mid again. Doki, though, gonna be getting dropped down into their passive. Acel was able to fly away from that earlier gank. Peach Q trying to finish it off. One blob left. Peach Q low on health. Doki is equally low. Peach Q is gonna get taken out. Doki finishing him off. The blobs able to heal up just enough, picking up just enough blobs there to live. Cody here for a bot gank, gonna be able to get Caitlyn smashed up against the wall. Slammerjack having to flash away. Both Slammerjack and L are very low, but Fusro now coming in to help. Not gonna be enough though, as Cool J is able to take out Slammerjack. Fusro now gonna fall as Vixperian comes in to try and save the day, but Cody smashing him against the wall again, trying to fly away, but it's still not gonna be enough. That is gonna be 4 kills there. Yeah, 4 kills there. All on over to WOP. Peach Coup getting abused by that tower a little bit. Doki has a lot of health and definitely has the potential to catch up here if the cooldowns are in their favor. Cody was tiny, stuck in the pit. The Ignite ticking away on him, but he's going to be able to get out Fusro's Q. The bandage toss missing. One able to secure the drag, but the fight doesn't look like it's going to be going in their favor. Fusro taking out Cool J, getting that reset, but going to get stuck. Not able to quite chase down Vexperian. They're going to be able to get away, but it's going to be more kills for WOP. Ooh, entering the death realm. Doki trying to get away, but just can't. Gonna be getting smacked down and slapped down and burned down and eliminated there. Solo kill for Pichiku. Looks like we might be having a grub conflict coming up soon. Cody already securing one grub, getting a second. Fusro gonna be able to land the bandage toss onto Pichiku, and so much more follow-up coming after that is gonna land at Pichiku's death. Both teams picking up enough grubs so that either team could secure 4 grubs in the next set, meaning either team still could get the big grub buff. Pichiku getting a good trade here out onto Doki. Doki, though, now looking to go back in as his cooldowns come up, and he just got his cell division back. Pichiku dropping low. Doki no E to follow up. Now the E is up. He's going to try to tower dive him here, queuing that minion so he can just auto Pichiku. Pichiku eliminated. At the same time, Cool J going to be able to take out Samurai Jack. Cody coming in, using that ult to grab Vexperian. Vexperian almost able to get away, but is going to get rooted and finished off by the Skarner. Jinx helping out a load. Fusro taken out by Skarner as well there, but Fusro able to get 2 kills of his own onto the Jinx and what's that? Seraphine. I kept wanting to say Skarner for Seraphine. Too many S's. Doki hopping in on top Fusro here, but the bandage toss gonna miss, gonna result in a bit of a self lane gank fail. Pichiku able to just walk away from that. Mumu rushing Hollow Radiance first. I understand why, but actually, I don't know the difference between Hollow Radiance and Sunfire on jungle camp clearing, like, because I imagine they have like capped minion damage like other things, so do they have the same capped minion damage, or does Sunfire do more minion damage? I wonder if it does it show it on here. I mean, it's, I don't know. I would imagine, I suppose Hall of Radiance is still going on jungle clears. I would always just kind of figured that the Sunfire is better than the jungle clearing, but Doki going in, knocking Pikachu towards the tower. Gonna force him to take a tower shot, but he's gonna be able to use the W to negate that. L dropping low immediately, getting rooted and stunned up there. Gonna be taken out by Cool J, but Vixperian is here with the ult. Able to trade back one kill, but not a second, as Cool J takes them out, giving them a kill rather than trading away two. Cody gonna find Fusro here. Fusro able to pick up one of those grubs, but Cody able to pick up the other two, granting their team the big grub buff. Cody now getting a little deep. The ult missed. Fusro getting back to the tower. Now Cody gonna get caught by Doki. Vixperian here as well, but Stover Raid is also here. Doki's dropping low, but he still has that cell division, and their team is dropping even lower. Cody is looking a little tiny as he is going to start to run away, but Pichu now here. They might look to do something, but not quite yet. Samurai Jack dying to Frosted Mini Meeps there. Cool J getting a little bit of a reset. Gonna try to chase down L. This time the W hits. Seraphine lands the root. L now taken out by Cool J. Seraphine Q leaving him on just the perfect amount of health for Cool J to finish him off. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. Seraphine's not useless. To be fair, I didn't say she was useless. I just said she always feels useless. Doki getting pulled into the Death Realm as Cody comes in for the gank. Maybe not exactly the best time to pull somebody into the Death Realm when your jungler's trying to come gank you, but regardless, it works out perfectly fine. Ooh, the quick Q, gonna be able to dodge the E. Stover falling low, gonna have to flash back towards his tower, but it's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be finished off by Vixperian. Vixperian, though, getting rooted next to the tower. Cody was tiny, gonna be able to grab him and smash his head in with a rock, finishing him off. Vixperian there, finally managing to outplay Stover a little bit with help from his jungler, but Cody was big, and he was there. Now he's going to go in on Fusro in his own jungle. Meanwhile, Frosty Mini Meeps and Cool J keep the bot lane busy. Tower going to drop low and fall down here. The gank coming in from Cody. Samurai Jack falling low. The Seraphine ult going to hit both L and Fusro. Fusro trying to get away, but he's going to bandage toss on over to the ground, but it's not going to be enough. Cool J finishing him off. Experian there to try and help, but is now going to be running away. HQ here to take the Herald. While Doki does some big tower damage.
Red team's turret has been been destroyed.
Drag coming up in 1 is a lot more prepared for it. Cool J trying to take out L, but won't be able to. Bustro able to secure that without any steal. Cody was tiny. It's here to try and follow up with something. He's not going to be able to find anything. No heart steal stacks for him. Slamming Bustro into the wall. Don't know if it'll be enough. There's a bit of a numbers disadvantage. But they got that ult advantage with the Skarner ult into the Seraphine ult. And now they're just rolling through the team. Cool J having the resets with experience. The ult is going to come down. But nobody is getting hit by that turret except for Cool J. But Cool J is not going to be enough. Cool J burning them to death. Was that a burn? I don't even know what they would have that would burn because they don't have red buff on them. But it looks like they got like burns.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
But regardless of that, WOP gonna take the inhib, getting them huge pressure. A casual 3v4 victory for them. It looked good at first, but then that Skarner ult grabbed 2 people, comboed that with the Seraphine ult, and while I'm talking about combos, Slammerai Jackson's just getting absolutely wombo comboed by WOP there. Gonna get him taken out and gonna get another tower, a little bit more map pressure for WOP on the map. Do I have these team names on the right side? Because I believe one of these is called Worst on Paper, and yet they're starting to look like the best in game. So, somebody double check that for me, because they're looking pretty good, especially Cool J here. 15-1, and this Seraphine kill participation is absolutely crazy. Ooh, Doki going in on Frosted Mini Meeps here. Frosted Mini Meeps just trying to get some vision caught out a little bit. The ult gonna hit a couple though. Frosted Mini Meeps surviving, but walking into the Experian ult. Doki trying to go in on Cool J, but he's gonna go down into the Cell Division. Cool J is still alive and ready to come back in and finish off some more members of one. Bustro and Slammerai Jack trying to get away though. Slammerai Jack trying to do his best to damage Cody. But Cody is not tiny. He is so big. And oh my gosh, speaking of big, that big Heartsteel proxy slams him into the wall. Bustro flashing over the wall to get away from the massive damage from WOP. WOP gonna start pushing in a little bit. Bustro trying to do something, trying to add some CC, but he's just gonna get slammed into a wall himself. Doki now hopping in as well, trying to do the same, but Doki just getting absolutely shredded down and eliminated. Peachku finally getting taken out by Slammerai Jack. Stoverade going down next to Slammerai Jack. Giving this Caitlyn some gold is a scary thing. Because if the Caitlyn can get enough, then even with how far behind she is, she will just start one-shotting. If Caitlyn can get enough gold and can get a good angle, she can just one-shot Cool J and pretty much just win the fight 4-1. But that kind of scaling is going to require a little bit more time, and with 2 of your inhibitors down, gonna be a rough one. Gonna be a rough one to try and achieve. WOP setting up control over drag, looking to get a pick here. Cody was tiny though, not able to find anybody of experience, able to fly it away over the wall. Will mean that WOP can secure their second drag. Now it looks like they're going to move towards Baron. Probably going to try and force a Baron or force a fight. Taking a fight would likely result in them winning the game here. I can feel it. I mean, you don't need crazy analysis to just see the map and see that taking out 5 members would allow you to win the game here. Pichiku pulling Boost Row into the Death Realm there. Cody able to secure the Baron. Doki inside of the pit. Boost Row is going to fall down after he gets out of the Death Realm. Not Boost Row falling down, sorry. Pichiku falling down. Boost Row is able to escape, but Boost Row not able to escape that damage. Cool J still alive, and that's all WOP needs. As they're going to start pushing into the end, into the base here. Slamurai and L, all that's left, and not exactly the front line you're going to want. Cool J is going to get excited off of this tower destruction. Doki coming in. Finally, they have some front line, but it's not going to last for very long. Cool J able to get a double kill, a triple kill, but they're going to fall down to that ace in the hole. Slamurai Jack able to finish off most, but Stove Raid and Pichiku still at full health on their Nexus. Going to take the game. WOP, the worst on paper, somehow taking game 1. Not looking too bad to me. But luckily this is a watch party, so we just get to hop straight in looking at the game 2 draft. And I forgot to... Is that updated? That's updated, yes. I forgot to update the score. I almost updated the wrong team's score. There we go. All right. So what do we got here? What do we got here? We got another Skarner again, but this time for 1. Caitlyn again for 1. Aurelion Sol again for 1. And Mumu again for 1. So a lot of the same stuff. We got Swain repeat, Seraphine repeat, but this time we got the Volley Bear. We got Camille top. And we got a Smolder. Smolder Seraphine, I'm sure, is a very annoying lane to play against. And I haven't seen Soraka in, like, ages. So, as I said before, you know, we got the games, so let's just hop into them. No need to speculate when you can just spectate. had me worried there for a second that there was going to be Camille mid and Volibear top.
Welcome to Summoner's
So does Volibear
Rift.
jungle still do the Volibear top build though? The like jack of all trades and
30 seconds until
what is
minions
it?
spawn.
Navori and I forgot what this first item was. Is it just Spirit Visage? Spirit Visage, Navori, and then like Big Mac, Whopper, 10-piece nuggets. I don't know what else.
Minions have spawned.
Sorry, I was disabling the cursor. I don't like seeing the cursor. Yeah, Volibear builds 10-piece nuggets in his build, right? He gets hungry. Let's see if Experian maybe took some notes on how to play this lane a little bit better. I wonder if he's gonna like do a lot more Q taps, Q fakes. And I'll be really interested to see what this Seraphine does. I know that Seraphine and ARAM like always goes Warmogs pretty much. And I know that like recently, super recently, like everybody's been building Warmogs suddenly, so I'm curious if that's gonna kind of carry over to here now. Doki walking into Cody. Ooh, that's gonna be a quick and rapid first blood for Pichiku. As Cody just happens to walk into that bush as Doki walks right up to it. And Stoverade getting chased down and locked down by Fusro. Be one kill for each team as their junglers help out.
Stardust.
The difference between success and failure is adaptation. Where are you going?
Doki now getting tower dived by Cody, but the grab is going to be enough, taking out Cody with the tower shots. Pichiku also taking a tower shot, dropping them quite low, bringing them into kind of an equal
Quickens the work.
footing.
Tough touch. A lady never dirties her hands. As expected.
L force the flash away as Cody starts to come in for a bot lane gank. Not going to result in much, but some summoners used. Doki trying to get away from Pichiku, but Stoverade here to help. Vixbrian won't be a whole lot of help as Doki is going to get taken out. Maybe. Eventually. There we go. Pichu able to finish them off with a hook shot onto the wall. L now gonna get dropped. These teams pretty good at keeping the action up across the map.
Boom! Headshot.
WOP going to be picking up their first drag, the first drag of the game for themselves. And now Stoveray getting locked down by Fusro, followed up by the Vixperian ult, but will be able to flash back and get away, surviving enough but using his ult at the same time. Doki going in on Pichu, not able to slam them into the wall. I'm kind of curious how the like Skarner Camille ult interaction works, because like, can he just E Camille and force her out of her ult and end the ult? Or does it like count as, I imagine it wouldn't count as a wall. That doesn't really make sense. But it feels like Skarner just kind of like directs it kind of to Camille ults, but I guess we'll see here, maybe not, as she gets slammed into the wall there. The R just going shy of Pichu. Cody was tiny, gonna stop that back and has the ults, but he doesn't have the ability to hover around here for Camille to push the wave and go for a tower dive. Unless he does, unless he's gonna chase Fusro back out. Except Doki already had the chance to back, so definitely not going to go to tower dive if there's nothing to tower dive. Experian definitely looks to be doing a lot better in lane this time against Stoverade. But ganks might change it as Vixperian now starts to go in, but is able to instantly put that fight up and get away. Unfortunately, ult burned. Four here from one bot lane, gonna force Cool J, Frost Mini Meeps back from their tower. Gonna allow Slammer Ajax to get some plates, to get some gold. And there is gonna be a bit of a gold difference in the bot lane, 600. Just about. Not as much as you'd think with how many plates and CS are kind of up for each person, but 600 gold could be considerable. However, 600 gold in ADC isn't too scary, when usually it just means a 15% chance to crit. And low crit chances are only scary on Tryndamere because Tryndamere with a 40% crit rate will crit you every time. But an ADC with a 60% crit rate will only crit you once every 10 minutes. I make the rules, that's just how statistics work, definitely. Pichiku coming in here with the teleport. Gonna land on L. L, silence, and root gonna go off Pichiku. Pichiku flashing forward, gonna use the ult on L, but is not gonna be able to finish them off. Samurai Jack able to take them down. Now the teams are looking for more. Fusro going in onto the Frosted Mini Meeps here. Ults coming out across the board. Vixprian on their backline, able to do some big damage. Cody was tiny, is getting low, but not low enough. Flashing away to save his life. Stover-rated, same story. Same thing, able to get away. The ace in the hole up now if Samurai can get some vision, but he just can't quite. Getting his vision out onto Stover-raid. Cool J, though, able to block that. That was a close one there, but Pichiku just kind of went a little bit deep onto the team. Kind of created an unfortunate situation. Doki going into the tower there for a second. Not into the tower, into the wall there for a second with his E. I'm not sure 100% what caused him to drop out early. It wasn't hook shot, was it? Because I pushed the hook shot was already used. So I'm a little lost on what exactly happened there. But regardless, Pichiku is able to finish off Doki.
The test of good manners is patience.
And Pichiku also able to pick up a tower for themselves.
Been destroyed.
But despite picking up a tower and that gold, their tower is too low to really let them back. Without TP, backing now would just result in losing their tower. So they're going to want to try and protect that. Rod of Ages, that's what it was. That's what the first item in Volibear was. Not 10-piece chicken nugget. It was Rod of Ages into
Blue team's turret has been
Navori.
destroyed.
And it is what they're going to be doing. This game too. Smolder at 105 stacks. About halfway there to his big stack count. A fight is going to break out here. The Vixperian ult coming down. Most able to avoid it, but Stoveray getting caught up inside of it. His health not dropping low enough, but Cody going in and instantly losing the rest of his health bar. Pichu getting chased down by Fusro. Vixperian able to finish them off. It's going to be a fight for one. Frosty Mini-Meep's able to intercept the ace in the hole, allowing Cool J to escape, but Frosty Mini-Meeps isn't going to get the same fortunate outcome. Stoverade also able to escape, but mostly going to be a whole lot for one as they pick up a few kills, a tower, and also the dragon.
Blue team slain the dragon.
Cody gonna start to go in here on Vixperian. Vixperian gonna be able to fly away. Pichu not able to catch up. A teleport now coming in from Doki. Doki trying to go in. The rest of the team's gonna be a little bit far. Now he's deep in on 4 members. Another TP coming in from Stoverade. Big fight about to come out here. Mom coming down, but not able to do any damage to anybody. Vixperian going down. Ace in the hole, finally finding a kill. Triple kill for Slammerai Jack. Stoverade and Cool J, only ones that left able to walk away. Doki looked a little caught out at first, but TP after TP comes in, and one ends up winning the fight with Slammerai Jack getting a triple kill there. That collector doing big work here for Slammerai Jack. With an IE follow-up. About to be big. About to be a big Caitlyn, especially once they get to that third item. Bam, IE. Now big and scary. 50% crit chance. Huge crit damage. And going to be doing big headshots to Cool J and Frosty Mini Meeps, so they better watch out. Don't want to be flapping your wings and falling into a trap. And speaking of falling into a trap, Doki able to find both Cool J and Frosty Mini Meeps. Ult coming out from Doki and Frosty Mini Meeps at the same time, going to result and a bit of nullification of both of their... Oh my goodness! Vixperian sneaking up behind them, dropping the ult right on top of their heads and finishing them off with Q. One gonna be able to pick up Baron off of that. And perhaps a fight. Doki again going in. Looking rough at the start, but as always, the team is there to follow up. Doki taking out Cody. And holy moly, it's going to be a heck of a lot. 4-1 there, picking up a 5k gold advantage with Baron in their pocket, about to stretch that gold advantage even further, surely. And Vixperian definitely was able to really improve his performance against Swain from game 1 to game 2. Cody's starting to go in on Vixperian a little bit here, but knows that Vixperian can just fly away, so doesn't engage too hard, but engaged hard enough. Apparently, Fusro following in. Vixperian ult gonna do that rippling damage. Stover Raid getting taken out, but the Ace and Holes double kill for Samurai Jack. Just a whole lot there. Usually this Volibear would be able to just hop on whoever he wants, kind of just like one-shot them, but when it's Acel, it's so easy for Acel to fly away. The cooldown isn't low enough on Volibear's Q, even with Navori Quick Blades, to guarantee a second stun before Acel is able to fly away.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Doki gonna be looking at Pichiku here. Pichiku gotta be putting in a lot of work to get away. Doki gonna keep chasing, but Pichiku, the hook shot, it's definitely gonna be way too much escape for Doki to chase. Ooh, Doki gonna get caught over the wall here, gonna get dropped into the Camille ult, using the R to stop them for a second, but slamming up Cody into the wall. His team now following up behind him. Fusro going in, but Fusro is gonna be alone against Cool J. Mom coming down, gonna do some damage to Fusro, but not enough. Fusro stuck over the wall, gonna hit that bandage toss, long grab on the Frosted Mini Weeps. So many of WOP going down. Cool J flashing away there, worried that he was going to get stuck inside of that Acely. One trying to take this tower. Going to be able to do it. There's a lot of tower shots taken back. Smolder is just 24 no, not 24. 19 stacks, math. 19 stacks away from having that big execute. So there's still a little slimmer of hope for WOP, but gonna be a rough one with how much gold is inside of one's pocket, especially on the 9-0 Caitlyn. Has the LDR and has 90% crit right now. Doki getting dived in here by Pichiku and Cody. Health bar dropping low. Don't think he's going to be able to escape. The ult going to delay things. Going to use the blast cone to try and get away. Soraka ult able to heal him up for a little bit longer. Going to help him survive.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Enough of a distraction for one to take out the inhibitor.
Going somewhere?
Whoa, Cody was tiny. Half of his health bar instantly disappearing. Mom getting called down, but Mom just isn't doing it today. Cool J trying to find the damage, but Vixberian, better dragon, gonna do more damage.
Blue team double kill.
One is gonna push into the base with 4 members. Doki taking the towers to help keep their minions alive. Doki, though, his health bar dropping very low. Fusro following up on Cody. Experian able to finish them off. The only person left to defend the base is Frosted Mini Meeps for the next 5 seconds, and the Nexus is gonna fall before anything else can happen. Ooh, a lot of people going into the fountain at the end there. But that is gonna be game 2 for 1. We are gonna be moving into game 3 very, very soon, because we don't have to wait. Although you do have to wait for me to quickly update all of the things, hopefully correctly, yes. Okay. So, game 3, last game. We've got Seraphine. I want to see again for WOP. Yes. Right? WOP was the one with I don't know how I can't remember that. WOP was definitely the one with Seraphine. I feel so unconfident about that. But yes, yes, yeah, yes, yes, that's correct, yes. Seraphine again for WOP. This time a Jinx picked up. Mordekaiser against Zac. You're going to have a Volibear and a Moo Moo. And a Rumble and Annie. A Rumble mid. Against the Annie. With Soraka Caitlyn again. So, maybe we'll see. Maybe there's been some discourse in chat. Not really that much discourse. But maybe we'll see now if this Caitlyn truly is boosted. Or if this Caitlyn is goated. Oh. I forgot to close the game. Okay. Now everything's breaking. Bear with me. Be entertained by pics on the screen. By Udyr bands and Skarner bands and... What is happening? Alright, this time it works for sure. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed. Saved. Alright. Here we go. Game 3.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn." Minions have spawned.
Will J and Frosty Mini Meeps here looking to get some early poke going, perhaps? Maybe not. No abilities spent there.
Fiery spirit of the Yordle Inferno!
These Rumble voice sounds gonna drive me crazy, but I also love them at the same time.
Galactic Hyper Barrier! Turbo Shock Rockets!
Ooh, Pichu forced to flash away. Doki using the ignite. Ooh, taking a lot of damage from those minions though. Does have cell division, so does have a lot of freedom here. Doesn't have to worry too much about tower door, especially because the amount of healing they have from their passive is going to help them out a lot. We've got a lot of, well, not a lot, but a couple of like rematch picks this game with the Zac versus Mord, Volibear versus Amumu. And we have the Caitlyn Soraka again with the Seraphine again, but the Jinx is the new pick in this lane, and 2 new mids. At least we got 2 new mids. Fusro now coming in on that mid that I was just talking about, but not going to be too much to overrate, able to walk away. Now they're going to be starting to go in as they find Cody out in their jungle. Stoverade flashing forward, but it's going to mean that Victorian is able to just flash away over the wall. Stoverade not able to find any more kills there. Ooh, Frosty Mini-Meep's almost walking there into the trap, but is going to get caught between the trap and Caitlyn. Finished off by the Caitlyn Q.
Perfect.
Not really any choice of how to live there, although they did have the flash. But it does feel bad to burn a flash
Galactic
there.
Hyper Barrier!
But you kind of had to. Ooh, Pichu gonna get taken down there as Fusro ganks top.
Lammo Torpedo!
Kusro picking up 3 grubbies for their team. Is going to deny WOP the ability to get 4 grubs. Doki down bot side, thinking about a quick little gank. Now gonna TP up, back up to top side. Cody going in. The ult coming out from Stove Ray gonna help deal a lot of burn and damage. Tibbers coming down, but it's not gonna do much. Cody able to walk away and then just take a camp and heal up his whole health bar. Kusro going in on Cody, gonna use the ult to lock him down for a second, flashing forward. Not really much to follow up with the flash though. Cody also gonna be forced to flash though and get away from any bandage toss and save his lone life. But now Stove Ray coming in there, cooking them in his stove. Gonna be able to get 1 kill there. Doki diving in here onto the mid lane. Stove Ray gonna be dropping quite low, flashing away, but it's not gonna be enough Experian able to finish them off. But Experian for a second I thought was doing a little rough. I was just thinking, a few seconds ago, like Experian might be my vote for player of the series. It's not really a thing, I don't think, but I'm making it a thing. Mainly just because of that Acel. They did really well at adapting on Acel in game 2. And then also that Acel double kill under the tower, the little sneak up, it was so satisfying to watch. So I'm like rooting for them to do good in this game. I didn't spoil myself at all. Other than I know how many games there were, but I didn't really spoil myself on stats too much. Gotta keep things fresh and interesting. Ult coming out from Stove Raid here. Experian now trying to run away. Is gonna throw out the stun, but unfortunately, even when a Rumble is stunned, his fire is still burning. And Experian gonna get cooked by the flames. TP coming in from Vixperian. Gonna be able to just clear the wave. TP angle also preventing any real roams down from mid lane to the drag. But WOP is going to immediately respond to that by taking grubs. One also is going to want to do the same thing. Vexperian and Fusro here. Doki now hopping in, going to go instantly down to the cell division. 2 grubs already taken. 1 grub is all that they need, and they got it. Cody, all that's left there. Doki still has yet to fall. Doki going to live with the tiniest bit of health. Pichiku trying to take them out, but is going to miss the Q. Pichiku is now just going to get walked down by the team and going to get sent back to the base. Now with their 4 grubs. Ooh, Cool J with the rocket across the map. Gonna be able to take L and get themselves a kill. Putting themselves a little bit more on equal ground with Samurai Jack's Caitlyn. Fusro now, though, gonna get caught out. The ult from the Frosted Mini Meeps. I'm gonna stop him from walking away. And gonna give a kill to Frosted Mini Meeps.
Courageous Giga Guard. Spirit of the Ural Inferno.
Ooh, Doki missing. They messed up that Q a little bit, or did they just Q a minion that died? It looks like their Q just got a little bit messed up there in that dive. That dive in. It's not really a tower dive when it's your own tower, but it is a dive whenever Zach is going in because he dives in. L dropping low. Cool J flashing forward, gonna try and take out L, but L has the ult taken down by Stove Raid. Gonna allow Cool J to get excited, but that minion stops that W from landing, stops that slow from hitting, and stops any potential for WOP to get another follow-up kill. Cody, no ults, no ability to super easily, safely tower dive here.
Galactic Hyper Barrier.
Vexperian flashing forward and locking down the stun. Samurai Jack able to take down that kill. Doki getting caught inside of the death realm, but is going to be able to walk away. Well, more so leap away. But now he's looking to leap back in. Going to miss a little bit. Doesn't have the cell division, so he is going to go down here. Fusro, all that is left, but his burn is enough to finish him off. Does have the Leandri's big burn damage, but now Cody and Soverator here. Fusro trying to get away, but no mana, no bandage toss, or nothing to bandage toss to, rather. Means he is going to get taken down, burned by Stoveraid's flames. Vexperian hoping to take down the tower here. Honestly, as Stoveraid, I think I would have gone through the bushes and just tried to do a little self-lane gank onto Vexperian there. I think it could have worked out. TP in here from Doki. Gonna have a 5v5 situation for this drag. Mini Meeps getting chunked large by that Samurai Jack Q. Experian able to take out Cool J. Gonna be no ADC for WOP. Samurai Jack though is here to deal damage.
Killing spree.
Doki diving in, gonna lock down Stove Raid. Stove Raid taken out by Fusro. Gonna be an easy drag secure for one. And a few kills in their pocket as well.
Red team has slain the dragon. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
A thousand scars. What is one more?
Volibear has his core items, his Rod of Ages, his Navori. He'll finally get his chance to do something. Pichiku trying to do his usual, but not able to land too much CC without some extra minions there. Doki gonna be able to knock him up. Pichiku finally going down. Doki taking the rocket. Rocket not having enough range to hit Vixperian. I mean that Vixperian is a little bit more safe. Cody was trying to using the ult to get away. Fusro going to use the ult to stop him in his tracks. Ace in the hole, hoping to bring him low and getting finished off by one.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
That was an interesting little thing there. Just how Cody took the buff slightly faster. I should talk about this in a second. As Vixperian takes down Stoverade, but Cody is here to finish off Vixperian. But as I was saying before, while one starts to take Baron, are they going to look for a fight here? Hopefully not. But Cody, as you can still see on the map, took his red buff like 5 seconds before 20 minutes before the Baron swap. And Fusro took it like 5 seconds after the Baron swap, so his whole team got the red buff, whereas Cody only gives 2 people if anybody even picks up the red buff. So it's just there's interesting parallelism, and also like maybe it would have been worth waiting there. But Pichiku takes out L, is going to get finished off by Samurai Jack here. Teleport coming in from Vixperian to help try and back up this fight. Doki dropping low, but still had the Cell Division available, so he's not even sweating.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Even after one won that fight, WOP still gets the tower. But that tower is not going to be enough, as there's still going to be a roughly 4k gold lead for one.
I am the max.
One now going to take their third drag, putting them on soul point.
Red team has slain the dragon. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Meanwhile, Volibear doing Volibear things, just running up and smacking down a tower.
Audacious bravery shield.
Bodhi able to win that smite on that buff. And he will be able to win his life, because no other members of one are nearby to help follow up with Fusro. The edge of that Seraphine ult hitting Samurai Jack, but it's not going to result in too much more, unfortunately.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Game state looking kind of similar to the last one,
Courageous Giga Guard.
although it's a little bit closer. But Samurai Jack again, still very ahead. Has 3 crit items now, and his boots gonna bring him to 75% crit, and also bring him to the ability to just kill anybody he wants. Didn't really need the Lord Doms right now, although I'm not criticizing building that. Definitely are going to need the Lord Doms, because you can see Mordekaiser has picked up the Bramble Vest. So definitely gonna need some armor pen. Definitely don't want to delay that till 4th item, but it does feel, it always feels a little bit rough when you gotta build that and there's not really too much armor to really penetrate. Of course there's base armor, but that's not really too much. Fusro gonna try to look for an engage here. Able to flash forward, stun both Cool J and Frost and Minimeeps. Cool J gonna get taken down. Frost and Minimeeps soon after. The Rising Earl Phoenix Fire coming down, but not gonna find too much damage onto anybody.
Explosive.
Doki hopping in here for a tower dive, gonna bounce around. Pichiku able to pull somebody into the death realm with him, but Pichiku's health bar dropping so low. Able to take down Samurai Jack though. Health bar is gonna be low enough to get smited down by Fusro though. Cody is tiny, and he's getting smaller, but not before taking down L. Actually, his health bar starting to grow a little bit. But, oh my goodness, he just cannot die. He just keeps living. His health bar just keeps growing. Cody is definitely not tiny. Cody is anything but tiny as Doki goes down into Cell Division, getting quickly those blobs getting cooked into little cupcakes by Stoverade. WOP having a good fight there, able potentially to pull the game a little bit back towards their grasp, although there's not a whole lot for them to take here. A camp, maybe a scuttle. Although it doesn't look like they're actually gonna pick up the scuttle. Drag coming up soon. If one takes this scuttle, I think that's a bit of a... I mean... Was Volibear even back? Did Volibear back or did he just walk away? Like, I feel like giving up that scuttle there is kind of like throwing that like slight fight lead a little bit. I mean, there wasn't like too much to get from that fight lead, so you kind of wanted to try and grab as much as you could, and the scuttle was just one of those things. I didn't fully pay attention. I didn't think Cody backed, but if he did back, then like fair enough, because he needed to back then. I think he was gonna back at all. But anyways, we're gonna hop into a fight now. Pichu falling into the death realm, but it's not gonna be enough. He's gonna get taken out. A mini raid boss against Tibbers is happening. I hate these pet champs and how tanky they are. Maiden, Tibbers, Daisy, man, I hate them. I hate them. I mean, they're not even like too tanky. It's just like, oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Surrender vote failed. What is happening? Somebody's like ranked habits. Cody was tiny, getting ace in the hold, but his shield able to eat the entirety of it. He's going to R over the wall and find the rest of one there, ready to take him out. Samurai Jack getting that shutdown, and now they're going to move on towards the Baron. Oh, I forgot the objective timers. It just took me 30 minutes into the third game to remember them. Don't worry, guys. I've got it. Seraphine ult coming out here, gonna provide a lot of CC, but so much healing for Doki. He's gonna take forever to die if he even can. He finally goes down. Cody is in the same situation though, so much healing. Pikachu trying to get away, but he's gonna burn away. Dying to the little... Is it Pyromaniac? Not Pyromaniac. Arsonist? I guess Pyromaniac maybe works better.
Blammo torpedo!
team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Turbo shock rockets.
Still raid Cody and Frost and Mini Meeps. All that's left to defend the base. Cody. Not Cody. Cool J. Sorry. I'm leaning back. Couldn't read the names quite. It's respawning now. Coming into the fight. But does he have enough damage? Not quite. Doki now diving in on him in the fountain. Gonna push him out. They're gonna get an extra kill. And they're gonna wrap up that game. Game 3 and the series going over to 1. It's gonna mean that worst on paper for now will stay the worst on paper as we move in to week 4 starting tomorrow. We have Was it tomorrow? It was tomorrow. Bop versus PP. Hopefully we got a big PP coming in tomorrow. But grab your beers and have a fun time then.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker.